Trey,
Ryan.
you know how you hate when I'm too confident
Yeah.
in a pick?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to love all of my picks today because I've never been less confident.
That makes me sad when you're like this. Makes me sad.
I can't see the board. You know when you can just look at the board, you're like, oh, that's going to hit, that's not going to hit, that's going to hit. I can't see anything.
I mean, we're coming off 2 consecutive winning weeks with the new format.
I know.
You had 1-0 for a day. This is how it is, Ryan. You know it. We never tread water. We're either 0-4 or all in. You know.
It's like a
Gotta ride that
quarterback
wave.
who throws a pick six and
Yeah,
then he just
yeah.
afraid to throw it after that.
Yep. Yeah.
That's me right now.
Big Sam Darnold vibes.
Sambor.
Oh,
Svetislav,
Sambor.
our guy.
Things are tough.
Like
in
even
Sambor,
today,
too.
like this is how you know you're on a freezer.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're hanging out here at the office. You're like, they're on the Champions League. I'm like, all right. I watch for like, I don't know, 2 minutes, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh wow, Chelsea's gonna win.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put it in the bet slip. Didn't pull the trigger. Of course, Chelsea won.
Easy peasy.
Those are the place. That's the place. I'm in the dark place.
The ones you're hitting aren't hitting. The ones you're shying away from are stone cold winners. Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough.
That's how it is.
Anyways, let's get to our big three. Who's excited?
I'm excited. 75% clip on my NHL only props yesterday. Miko let us down.
I mean, if you didn't parlay them, you wouldn't be let down at all.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. A great day to win 3 out of 4 bets. But I did parlay them. So.
All right, let's see what we got here, Allie. Let's go to me.
Yeah, Ryan, start us off.
These are the can't hit big three of the day. No chance for any of these. Anthony Edwards, over 2.5 assists. It worked before. These are the types of tricks I'm resorting to. Just go to something that I know.
Qualifies as a thick assist prop.
Really?
So that's big for you. Big for
Thick assist.
you. Yeah, thick assist.
Over 2.5 assists. It's so low. It's just nice, and it's hit 5 games in a row.
Everyone loves a low number. It's why it's minus 150, but I'm all in.
Yep. Jamal Murray, over 24.5 points. This is the only one I feel kind of good about because you also like it.
Yeah. Trouble.
He's hit it 5 in a row, right?
He's kill.
And he has just been obliterating it. So
Yeah, the last 3 over 30.
we need him to stay hot.
Yeah.
And then another guy that I need to stay hot is Damian Lillard, who would have had me a dub last night.
Yeah.
Saved me from this terrible feeling I'm feeling right now. But the Trailblazers just got their faces smashed in by the Phoenix Suns.
Now that I see it on paper, and it's not just us batting it back and forth on our leg one, check that out anywhere you get podcasts. Leave us a nice review. Help your boys out. That's a great set of picks you gave out right there.
Thank you, man.
That is really extraordinary stuff. Jamal's feeling it, and then you're using your knowledge on the Nuggets for the Dame pick. That's where it's at.
I kind of feel like I'm your wife, and I just bought like a pair of jeans that I was really excited about, and I look terrible in them, but you're telling me that I look good in them.
I have a hard time with those. I'm always like,
You're not too honest, huh?
Yeah, I'm too honest. It's a big problem in our family. My wife is she takes my honesty and then quadruples down.
Wow.
Yeah.
And yet you still wear plaid shorts.
Happens to the best of us. She'll allow whatever, you know. What the hell? Let's do my 3 picks.
You were just so nice to me, and then I just threw that jab at you. It actually felt really bad.
Absolutely. But Dame Lillard, you talked about the pick and roll defense for the Nuggets. That's the only thing I wanted to touch on here.
Yeah.
They can't defend point guards.
They can't defend guards. They can't defend speed on the perimeter.
Right, so Dame should cook, and he should be upset and extra motivated from that blowout from yesterday. It's a phenomenal pick.
Thank you.
All right, Alex DeBrincat, Blackhawks, minus 195. This has been hitting at an absurd clip. The entire season, this hasn't hit only 4 times. It's gone over 11 times. He's averaging 3.5. Boom, set it, forget it, easy breezy.
If we're allowed to bet on shots in hockey, why can't we bet on them in basketball?
Shot attempts?
Yeah, wouldn't that be great?
That would be phenomenal. My mind instantly went to like AI in his prime, where he was taking like so many shot attempts. That would be amazing.
Be great. And then you don't have to count on them making these shots.
Oh, man, nothing would make me happier. And then Jamal Murray over points. Again, he's gone over 33 games in a row. This has hit 5 games in a row. And the Blazers not known for their perimeter defense either. So
Certainly not.
like that one. Also, the beauty of a hot Jamal is you can't go too all in on defending him because Jokic is still there.
A hot Jamali.
A hot Jamali indeed. And staying with that theme, I'm doubling up on Jamal Murray props over 5.5 rebounds. We're getting that at plus 130. This has been big for me ever since PJ and Gary have been out. Jamal becomes the de facto big guard in those lineups and has to rebound more. In fact, we've seen this switch from 4.5 to 5.5, but I think that'll keep up. Nuggets are going to have to lean on their star point guard heavily. Regardless, he's going to be on the court long enough to go over here.
Also, I saw a video today in which Jamal Murray says he doesn't like in and out. Stock skyrocketing.
I thought yesterday, but now
Ooh, this is important stuff.
Jamal, Jokic having birthdays close to each other is a big part of what Ali and I talk about all the time.
Are we gonna get into like
there are birthday connections all over the world.
Are we gonna get into what is it, astrology?
Yes, we would. For me to truly commit to the Nostradamus-like transition I am trying to make on this show, astrology eventually will have to become a big part of this.
I mean,
No,
today.
Wow.
24.
And look at us. Big 3. We have 3 Jamal Murray picks in there.
Also, isn't there some sort of campaign called Be More 24? Yeah, I thought so.
It's do more 24.
Wow, am
Do
I
more
glad
20.
someone else was here because you really put me on the spot. I would have never known that one.
Campaign for nonprofits.
Yeah, it's a not.
Well, support that in our March to a Million.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Also, big time for Jamal because you reward 3 of 6 big 3 picks in one night. That's a primetime spot onto the Circle of Trust, which Braden Point just exited. By the way, he went under, so I was correct in retracting him. That would have been another winner. And I said, odds boost, stay away from Texas Tech winner. Well, they lost to Oklahoma State. So I was on fire yesterday.
By the way,
Yeah.
Presbyterian,
Presbyterian.
welcome to the Decagon of Death. It's honestly not their fault, but
It
it's just
happened.
once you're 1-2, you're 1-2, and you just can't ever come back from that. Like, I'm not willing to bet on you 2 more times just to get over 500.
They knew.
They knew, and
Damn, I hate it.
overtime,
Hate it.
30-foot buzzer beater to lose. That one
You
hurts.
Hate to see that.
I would say I got hosed.
Yeah.
Austin said it's Jamal's birthday. Already picked first basket for Jamal.
That's
no,
extraordinary.
Smart guy.
That's extraordinary.
What happened with Austin Matthews last night? Something tells me he didn't score the first goal. Feel like I would have heard about it.
Toronto themselves scored no goals.
Oh,
The old Ofer.
is that a refund? Oh no, because it's not. It's the first goal in the game. Damn.
Yeah.
Hate to see it.
Truly hate to see.
So, I want to talk about one other thing as it relates to
pull
Jamal
up some
Murray and Nuggets props. First, a shout out to our friends at DraftKings Sportsbook, where you can get a sign-up bonus up to I was wondering where my water bottle went. Up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR. Sign-up bonus, $1,000. Code's DNVR, and you can get in on all sorts of things like the 25% college basketball Tuesday Profi Boost, which is coming through tonight. These are the types of things that they do. I mean, last week they gave us something like every day of the week.
Every day.
It's always something different with DraftKings Sportsbook, and it's always great. So hit them up. Use that code DNVR and get in on that sign-up bonus. Of course, you must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each up to $500. Deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough, and restrictions do apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
Nicely done.
We've got...
Austin says it's because of the spelling.
Oh, yeah, that Austin. Really off there.
I agree completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love when the Compasso fans just pop up and just
Literally
The
just
best.
say
Just
The
Compasso.
best.
Compasso. Too bad we don't get props, or else we talk about them. We don't have the option of talking about them.
Because they're scared of Facu with all these minutes and what he could do prop wise. On the Austin misspelling, DeAndre Ayton, the only thing that failed the double-double NBA parlay yesterday. So, But Marc-Andre Fleury.
I was going to say, if you're going to like DeAndre, you also have to like Marc-Andre.
Of course, we claim him as well, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so here's
Stacked lineup.
what I want to talk about with Jamal, and it goes into why I took the Jokic buyout. And it's nothing. Jokic is doing nothing wrong here, but I think a side effect of the Jamal Murray resurgence when it comes to scoring is going to mean Jokic points take a little hit.
Yeah,
which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I think that's actually the best formula for the Nuggets to win.
Yes.
Is like Jokic 22, 12, and 10, Jamal 35 and whatever.
Right.
That's a better formula, I think.
Yeah.
And of course, now you're worried about two guys. That opens things up for MPJ, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But it's just something I'm monitoring closely here. I would never do this, but Jokic under on points isn't the worst plan. Again, I'm not going to advise it just because he gets buckets so easily that it would be dumb to take the under. I'm on pause just to see how long this lasts for your Jamal in terms of racking up points. But it does increase for me the likelihood of a Jokic triple-double, which I'm highly interested in, especially because if he can get 2 to 3 assists off of just Jamal coming off a little dribble handoff or a little give and go type of thing, then that makes it a lot easier for him to get there.
Well, and even Jokic assists set at 7.5, maybe that's one where you feel we start to see some growth. Get this, MPJ to record a double-double plus 375.
Wow, that's juicy.
That's value right there.
Minutes.
I know.
The minutes.
I know. That's the problem. And I mean, right now, under 14.5 points for MPJ, the under hitting at 65% a clip. Under 7.5 boards, the under at a 75 clip is hitting.
He gets all of his. He does it all in one night. He'll have 12, 13 rebounds. He'll have 30 points or 25 points, and then he kind of goes back into a little slump. So you're just hoping you catch him on the right night.
Even assists set at 1.5. The under is minus 220.
Bro, I would take the under on attempted passes, not even just assists.
That's a long boy's assist problem.
Yes.
Thick, we like the assists. Long, we dislike the assists.
Something to that, being able to just rise above everyone. Why pass when you're always open?
Also, right. I will say this. Will Barton returns and over 3.5 assists seems intriguing at plus 105. And even over 1.5 3-point mades, minus 134. I think with Will coming back, this will be a high-scoring one.
I like it. I actually like that. And, of course, Will Barton going up against his former team. We like former team games.
Yes, that we do. It's been a while, but that is correct. Yeah.
Okay. We need a producer for this next part. Yeah, kinda. We love the opportunity to bet on something that not many others are. And
hipster heroes.
It's why we do the random ass college basketball picks.
Yeah.
Although I didn't find one that I like today, but that just shows you that I'm smart. You don't always have to take something.
Exactly.
So we decided to add something new. We have a resident rugby expert here at DNVR.
Yes.
Why would we not use that to our advantage?
Exactly.
So today debuts the DNVR Rugby Pick of the Week. Dre, you have the information from our guy Colton, who is an absolute rugby head.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a term?
Right. Yeah, not
There's
like
gotta
a
be a good
seam
term.
head,
Right.
not like yeah, there has to be some rugby.
Yeah. So we'll figure it out.
Scrum head.
Oh, nice. That's good. Well, he's a real scrum head. And we have his pick of the week. Give it to us.
Yeah, we go to New Zealand in the Super Rugby Rugby Union and the Hurricanes at -1.5. You get that at plus money, plus 104. This should be a pick 'em, so you're just getting nice value. The Hurricanes can score with anyone. They were really good against the top teams in the league last year, and that includes the Blues, who will be their appointment. This game comes on at 11:05 p.m. on Friday.
Oh.
So I'll be here in the office. I'll have that on.
That's nice.
And by leg one, we'll know what the dealio is.
11:05 a.m. You mean?
Yeah, you said PM.
You said PM.
Oh, shoot. I meant PM, and it is. I love that, too.
I love it too.
A little Friday night rugby?
Yeah, you'll be here Friday
I
night.
will not be here. But a little Friday night rugby sounds phenomenal.
Friday night rugby. I love these late games.
Yeah, I do, too.
You can either stay up, have a few drinks while you watch it, or you
Of
just,
course.
have something to look forward to when you wake up in the morning.
Don't look at the bet slip and watch the replay and sweat it out like a scumbag?
No, that's not the
scrumbag?
KBO way.
No, it isn't. I agree. I like a scumbag. I agree completely. That is not the KBO way. So anyways, that's our first lock of the week. We're going to have that every single week on the rugby side. And if you want more rugby picks and everything, check out DNVR Rugby.
We all have to ride on
with
this,
all the
right?
great Doy.
Yeah.
Obviously.
We're all riding the storm, the hurricane.
Damn straight.
Ride it out. All
Damn
right.
straight.
There you go. There's your DNVR Rugby pick of the week. Last order of business, we've got a
Somewhere in the house.
25% college basketball
We,
Profi boost. What are we using it on? You want my honest answer, or do you want the content?
I want the content.
Okay.
Leave the curtain on. Don't pull it back. Leave the curtain on.
I'm pulling it back. Don't
Oh,
use this on
no.
anything. The whole slate is garbage.
This is a broken man right here. You did say there was a Pac-12 game, though. I would like to know your leaning before I get into
You're not going to like
the
mine.
old Big 8, current Big 12, should be Big 10.
All right, there is a Pac-12 game on tonight.
There he is. He's come alive. The Pac-Fesser's in the house, baby.
The game is Washington at Arizona State.
Oh, man.
What the problem is here is
We
you
are
get a
big
team-
torn on this one.
You get a team that sucks in Washington
They're real bad.
versus a team full of absolute frauds in Arizona State. And it's just like, what's more powerful?
Across the board. I know.
What I do like here, Andre,
Got you
is that you
twisted
can
up like a
get
pretzel.
Washington with 9 points.
Just 9.
Yeah, just 9.
They picking it up?
They're talented.
God damn Washington.
They have like decent players.
They're always talented and terrible, though.
I know.
At least the
I
last
know.
couple of years, and they're less talented and more terrible than usual.
If you want my pick, it's the 9 points. But I really don't like it. I don't like anything.
All right, let me interest you in this. You thought I was doing nothing there while I, God knows what I was saying on the couch over there. No, instead, I studied tape. I looked at updated odds, and I found 2 terrific picks for these boosts tonight.
Tell me all about it.
And one is a pick that you're going to hear it and be like, oh, yeah, we talked about this. So just on the Saturday boost, I take Kentucky as one of the 4-leg parlay. Well, Kentucky beats Tennessee outright. Duke
Tennessee,
beats
wow,
ranked
what a fall from grace.
What frauds? Just frauds. Duke beats ranked Virginia outright, and Kansas breaks my heart by destroying my parlay and beating Texas Tech outright. And I told you, it's that time it's that time where all of a sudden the blue bloods are starting to present value again. Because all these talented freshmen, they finally got their asses chewed out for 2 months. They're starting to figure it out.
Fair enough.
Well, we have Kansas as a dog taking on Texas. They're plus 2.5, and these two teams are going in exact opposite directions. KU has won 5 in a row. That's KU's Kansas.
That is the University of Kansas.
My dyslexia really comes out with Kentucky and
KU,
Kansas,
UK.
the UK, yeah.
Think about it this way: the old Big 8, all the school.
That's
then
right.
The U.
It's like CU, KU.
CU,
Okay,
yeah.
there you go. Now I will never forget that. It's when someone finally taught me that personnel, the 11 personnel, it's just running backs first, then tight ends.
But how did you use like a little trick to remember which one came first?
Just eventually it stuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought tight ends are on the end. They're the
Oh,
second
that
one.
does make sense. Running backs, they initiate. Yeah, right. So KU's won 5 in a row. They are winning by an average of 16.6 points per game. Texas, on the other hand, 2-3 this month. Average point differential -6. Most telling matchups, because, you know, with some bubble basketball, all these teams are playing common opponents. Earlier this month, Kansas whoops Kansas State by 18 on the 17th. Texas scrapes by Kansas State by 3 points on the 9th. These are different teams than the records and everything would suggest. This should probably be Kansas favored by 3 points. You can boost that plus 2.5. You could just take that money line, which is going to be great value for you, and boost that.
KU's catching 3?
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that great?
This is good research,
It
folks.
plays right into what we were saying. And so I told you, all of a sudden the Blue Bloods came around, and you said, yeah, it's that time of year.
That time of year.
So with that in line, here's another one that's intriguing, though. Iowa State plus 23.5. Iowa State's been getting way too much respect in a loaded Big 12 all year. The spreads have been too short. Now the spread's too big, 23.5. They're taking on undefeated Baylor. Baylor, though, has been quarantining and not been playing basketball since the 2nd of February, Ryan. So you're telling me the Bears
21 days, 3 weeks.
Are going to come in, take on the Cyclones like nothing was, blow them out by 24? Not so fast, my friend.
Okay.
So there
is.
you go. Those are the 2 picks where my spidey senses are tingling.
I'm just saying, like, let's say you really like KU.
Yeah.
You could take
Let me see
KU
that
money line, parlay that. You could get Iowa State, plus 35?
Oh, you could buy that up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the play. Okay, bear with us. Do like some silly mascot talk for a second.
Silly mascot talk. Yeah, today I was looking at a team to win. I forget who it was, but they were playing St. Louis. I said, that's the Billies. That's the Billikens. You can't just go against the Billikens. Let's see what happened in that game, because I think that was a middayer. Let me see.
Oh, yeah, we did have a middayer. That was intriguing.
I was intrigued by this one.
Yeah, like we could.
Dude. Remember I was going to take Georgia State?
Yeah.
They're
They
up
covered
15.
the 6. See?
This is the problem.
He knows. It's just there's just a funkus
It was St.
in the
Louis
air.
and VCU. They're 9 minutes in. The Billies are on top.
Okay, plus 130. By the way, all the odds to my props that I gave out on the Big 3 have switched.
Silly mascot talk should be an official.
I was thinking we could do
segment.
a leg 3 as the final part of leg 2, where it's like our dilemma. I give out a parlay that no one asked for, and you could do silly mascot.
Silly
talk.
mascot talk. I'm so mad about Georgia State. That wasn't even like I didn't put it in the bet slip. That's how I just forgot.
I hate that, Ryan. I hate that so much. Okay, sorry, I had to log in.
Remember that little
do this whole
receiver
thing.
from Georgia State that we loved at the Senior Bowl one year? Penny
Yeah.
Hall or something? Is that his name?
What happened to that guy?
I don't know.
So I can buy Iowa State up to 33.5. I'm just it's one of those where I just
This
need
guy
to
is
restart
like
the
he's never been in a sports book before.
app. Truly, I'm at the casino and just
Fumbling the bag right in front of the
Dishonoring.
teller. She's trying to get your picks, and you're like, it was 527 parlayed with. Because when you go to like one in Vegas, you gotta say the number. You don't say the team. Well, you can say both, but the true pros say the number. Makes you seem cooler.
right.
So that's you up there, but you're like
100%.
reading the lines wrong, messing it all up.
I once ordered a kebab in Denmark with very similar vibes to the fumbling better going up to. Yeah. I was saying like I was asking for a number like it was a meal at McDonald's, but it was just like a price. So I'll take a 14.4.
When I went to
Complete savage. So.
I went to Israel. It was the first time I've ever been somewhere that they spoke no English. Like, you go to Mexico or whatever. Like, those people have heard a lot of English. A lot of the people there have heard a lot of English. They can pick up on little things.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to order food at this place, and I was like trying to use English words, and it's just like they're looking at me like, "Screw you," like for trying to think that I would even understand this. That was a tough experience. So you just point at what you want, and you can't make any changes to the meal. You can't be like, oh, can I get light mayo on that? Like,
right, no tomatoes. Yeah, that's not happening. All right, I bought Iowa State up to plus 33.5. I added the Kansas money line. Then you add the Profi boost plus 229.
Not bad.
That's nice.
What's Kansas money line on its own?
Plus 130.
Okay, so that's nice. You're doubling up almost on the value there.
Big 12, let's go. Old Big 8, baby.
The old Big 8. All right. That wraps it up for us today on DNVR Bets Daily. No more funky mascot talk or whatever you called it. Silly mascot talk. We will talk to you guys tomorrow.